that we are able to convene lots of different entities and organizations. So for example, we launched a Let's Move Back to Schools program. There's like 10 different partners that join that. So we have the ability to bring people together who aren't working together to fill in gaps and do things that are bigger than what anybody would do on their own. And I think that's also, that power has been quite effective in doing some pretty big things, like the Drink Up campaign. So one of the things that one of the big barriers to all this shift and the cultural shift is the marketing. The billions of dollars that are poured into marketing of junk food takes a tremendous toll on people's health and shapes behaviors and preferences. So we work very hard, particularly around children, to ensure that they're not being targeted for junk food ads, and we've made a lot of progress there, but there's a lot more work to do.
A lot to be made.
A lot to be made. But the other side of this, in which we don't talk about, I mean, marketing's here, it's gonna be here, right? And we need to leverage the same power and creativity that soda is getting or chips are getting for apples and oranges and broccoli. And it works. Like, they wouldn't be spending this kind of money if it didn't, and there's research to the ceiling about how when you market a broccoli, a kid will pick broccoli over a brownie, right? Just with Elmo. And we did a big thing with Sesame Street, which is being rolled out. Sesame Street's given all their characters for 2 years for free to all fruit and vegetable producers to market their vegetables in stores, which you'll start to see this fall.
But what I love, I just want to remind the audience, and when you read about the Farm Bill, which nobody does because it's too confusing, every fruit and vegetable is considered a specialty crop.
Yeah.
Anything that we eat and consider a fruit and vegetable is a specialty crop.
Yeah. But this is the kind of, like, right now, the public health community, as a community, we go around to people on basis saying, eat broccoli, it has vitamin B in it. And so do the guys are saying, drink me and be happy and be full of love and get the sexy person over here, man or woman, take your pick. And like the broccoli vitamin B thing, like, we're just getting our butts kicked. And we have to we have to step up as a community and bring that same kind of approach to like health. And we have to market it in a way that's appealing, that like you want to be healthy because we're sending all these images out and messages that reinforce that. So our water campaign is an attempt to do that. So we worked with a creative company that does marketing for all kinds of other people. We got Nielsen that does all the data for all these companies to really put together a sophisticated marketing campaign around drinking more water, which is one of the single best things we can do for our health, is to drink more water. And it's working. Actually, we're seeing some tremendous increases in water based on the campaign. There's a good shift going on, but we're seeing even better results based on the work. And that's the kind of effort, hopefully a model that we can create, that we can look to do with other healthier behaviors.
So it's countering the billions for sugar-sweetened beverages, say, or less healthy processed food. It's not working to restrict the ability to market, for example, to children. It's both. There's not the, we don't have the legal authority to say you can't market this. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, the FTC does not have that power. There's ways to constrain, and there's certainly ways to shame and pressure, and that's definitely what we've been doing. The First Lady held the first ever White House summit on food marketing to children, where we laid out, really what needs to happen here and tried to bring a ton of attention and pressure. We're seeing real progress, and in fact, you look at the numbers, they're coming down, but they're still unacceptable. I mean, kids are seeing about 100 ads for foods that aren't healthy a week, and about 1 ad for water or vegetable or fruit a week.